Just give me a moment, everyone. Hello, Plush. I saw you join in. Just give me a moment. I have to make sure everything is loading up correctly, or else I will be a very, very upset man. Because if I find out the audio is messed up, I will be screaming. Hold up. Do I sound loud enough, Plush? Because I think I may have to. You're a bit quiet. Yeah, I thought so. Let me try something. Okay, let's try about that now. Is that better? Get me a little louder. I want to be louder. Woo, woo, woo. Gotta make sure the sounds about right for the game audio, because if not, I'm gonna be upset. You better. Okay, that's good. That's good. Apparently, there's a big lag delay too. So I'm thinking there's at least a 13, maybe 14-second delay right now, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. We have no lag frames. Yeah. And let's start this. Hello, my golden viewers. My name is Speedy Springtrap. We are back with Assassin's Creed 2. And last episode, I went around Tuscany going all about San Gimignano. I can't remember the exact name for it, but plus, after you left, I found a color scheme that betters the Iron Man. Yellow and green, baby. I think when I made Speedy Springtrap the character, I think this color scheme kind of like subconsciously went in my mind. So, in essence, Assassin's Creed helped my color scheme. Now, we're in the same place we were last time when the game ended. About to talk to Uncle Mario. So, oh.
Merda! Don't bother apologizing. You're no doubt.
Get out of here.
That's showing them.
How dare he interrupt me? The nerve. We're about to start talking to Uncle Mario. And I'm going to try my best to not get like what's a good word? I'm gonna try not to fail in this main mission. What the? Okay, I was about to say what? I think the game froze behind me. Moy. Hello, Mario.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
It broke like ceramic pot, but sounded like glass being dropped and scattering everywhere. What you talk about? What you talk about? Are you talking about when the game resumes? Cause I don't remember hearing that. It's either that or maybe YouTube's not showing the full thing. The thing they got here. Oh, the box! The box! Okay. I was about to say, excuse me? What are we talking about? So.
Either way,
I
wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us.
I have already.
He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than his host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Alright. So, help Mario and his men assassinate Vieri the Pazzi. This time, it's personal. What goes around comes around, Vieri. Follow Mario. Don't run into the gods. Seriously, the yellow and green really make this more my playthrough, and I like it. I think I may still keep the thumbnail white for the suit, but it's still, I like this color scheme. I like it. I like Iron Man, don't get me wrong.
Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
And the most...
I'm ready when you are.
And
then
the
let us
most thing I'm
begin.
probably going to use the entire game. Throwing knives. Yippee.
Al attacco!
Al attacco! Okay. Point. And goodbye. One shot.
Killer on the loose! Please don't...
Killer on the loose.
Hey, get down!
You get down. I'm having fun. Rockety, rockety, I roll a rockety. Here I come to fight your face. Veteran, for I have run this race.
You won't get...
Al attacco! And you know what's funny? I have said this before. These are all real events. Like, these are taking place in real events, just altered a tiny wee bit.
We're in! This way, men!
Although they may not have been like the Assassin's Creed in real life like this.
I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe.
Aye,
Come
aye,
join
Mario.
me once they're dealt with.
It shall be done.
What's Vieri up to now?
No one knows, but something has him up.
But something has him on edge. I'm looking for when the metal armor starts dropping.
A signal again when you should follow.
Instead, he's turned us into nursemaids. And what?
Shooting his mouth off again, no doubt. Angering the wrong sorts of people.
Oh, you have no
And
idea.
so now, we pay the price.
Oh yeah, you definitely are.
Careful. Or do you want to strike before him like Bernardo was?
Poor bastard. I heard Vieri took his eyes.
I'd like to keep mine. So let's end this conversation.
Work your magic.
You're not gonna be keeping anything.
Alonso!
Na 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 na
Hey, it's your last.
na 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 na. Oh, you little monkey. There, some chiropractic work. We'll give you some good. Spare my dogs. Woohoo! No, you don't. Antidote. My sword is an extension of my will, and my will be vast. Hey, would you ever be? I am not playing Dark Souls. I know my temper. I am not playing Dark Souls. If I play Dark Souls, my computer, my controllers, my keyboard, and probably my TV will be broken. And I kind of want to keep my stuff.
Our blade bite.
I have a good control of my temper for the most part, but I am not that well guarded. Because good lord, that's like a lot of anger and stress that I would have to deal with. Anyone who can play through Dark Souls without getting a hint of angry, you all need to be given medals of strength or something, because that is just like Bennett Foddy has nothing on Dark Souls. There are more people who have literally had what, stress-induced heart attacks from playing that game, and Dark Souls is past that by a good majority. Fair enough, though they do have stress balls for. Yeah, and I have broken a lot of stress balls in my life. I would have to buy a factory's worth.
Ezio, your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
I'm gonna save the day.
Ah, Nicole, there you are. It seems my plan is something of a snag. Vieri's men ambushed us. Now we've got our hands full. My brothers and I will deal with these guys. I want you to go on ahead, root out that snake. See the justice.
Aye, aye, Mario. But first, I must take care of a rat.
I will not die for this cause.
Yes, you will. I will not die for this cause. Yes. Yes, you will. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Getting up high will give me a little bit of advantage of where I need to go. Okay. I need to get... There it is. 1, 2, 3. Yeet! No! Oh, that could have killed me. See, it's jumps like that. Why I call it the the Miles curse. Because every character in Desmond Miles' bloodline apparently has this weird fixation where if you jump the most opposite direction where you're supposed to go. Like you saw that was just like you guys probably couldn't tell because of my controller, but the way how Ezio just went yeet to the right. That was like vertical. It's the baddies.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the rifiuti when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
I'm about to beat
Comandante!
somebody
Comandante!
dead.
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
You're expecting Mario, but you're about to find an Ezio. I wonder if I can actually do it stealthily. He's right there. If I can get him stealthily, this will be the first time. Period. I'm gonna get you, Vieri.
Fear not, Ezio. I'll make sure your death comes quick.
Quick? I'm the one going against you, boy. Okay, why? February. Is the counter not working? There we go. I was about to say. Gotcha, Vieri. Snake.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Vieri. Do not become
And
him.
there is a good lesson. Do not be your worst
E
enemy.
la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace.
Requiescate pace.
Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Seriously, that is a very good message. Do not become your worst enemy. Never. The combat in this game feels pretty... It can when it works for you. Like, I'm gonna rant a little bit. The early Assassin's Creed games, if the game was on your side, then it felt good. It felt realistic. It felt like you had weight with your hits. When the game doesn't want to register your counters, that when it gets a little bit excuse me, what, hello, bullcrap, yes, but when it works for you, it is a good thing. So I can say the game can feel pretty realistic. It's just sometimes the bullcrap.
Messer Francesco,
There it is.
I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
Basically, his therapist did not save him in the end. Mainly because he did not learn from this. He did not learn from these words in his hearings. So, the only thing that could make it feel more realistic is if it was in VR. That's the thing. If it was in VR, it would be very nauseating because this game defies the laws of physics quite a bit. As I stated in the previous streams, you can fall from the highest points of the world in Italy and fall into a single cart of hay or leaves and survive the fall. And not to mention, there's a good few buildings that we have to climb, especially in Assassin's Creed, there's no way you physically can climb up there without losing your breath and passing out. So there's a lot of reality bending shenanigans going on. So if it was in VR, it'd be a heck of confusing and very nauseating. Like, imagine if you had to climb the Empire State Building by hand, okay? Spider-Man style. And it was realistic height, and you look down, you would get immediately trembling. And that's the same goes for this game. I think if it was like combat based, it would work pretty well. So that's Mario Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, fair. But I think it doesn't have like that VR, perception. I think that's what gets Mario Odyssey and Super Mario to get off on it. At least on that. I think if it was like, VR, like how VR usually is, I think it would be more inducing, because we all remember how Jacksepticeye reacted to that one VR game where it was height based and he did not like it. Mario is practically, I wouldn't say practically God, but you do have a point. That man should not get away with some of the things he does, especially some of the jumps. So I can't agree. He does get a pass. Wait for it. And collapse. There it is. There it goes. Collapse the world. Only with Starman power up when he is basically God. Yeah, but even without the Starman power up, let's be honest, Blush. That man does things normal man ain't gonna get it. He does things that, like, he generally just does things that would not work right. So, like, think of how he jumps. Okay, so we are now back in Monteregione, and I need to be healed.
You look stronger already.
Oh, thank you. You're too much. Let's go to the blacksmith. Let's check. No! Okay. I don't need a repair just yet. Actually, I'm going to save up for what's about to happen.
Should you change your mind.
I need to save up for what I'm about to do next. And if I'm careful, I'll be able to do this relatively easy.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere. E a puttane.
Hey!
What? It's true. Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle.
A change in plans. Learn about the villa and discover the codex pages hidden here.
The Pazzi answer to another. A Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar...
Oh, wait. Another thing about Odyssey is that it showed us that Mario is extremely short compared to other humans. That he is. That he is.
Fall into my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
Yee.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
Okay.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Yeah, I got that one. Which makes his jumping ability even more impressive. That it does. His original name was Jumpman. Jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Because he jumps and his cares do soar away. Place the feathers. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the feathers. I'm going to try. 1 second, everyone. I have to make a... I have to deal with something real quick. 1 moment. Sorry about that, everybody. Had a small issue I had to get away from the computer, the stream and the controller from, so... stupid controller, now you have an issue. Now you have an issue. I bet it hasn't been going off the entire time. Mario's full name is Mario. Therefore, his brother's name is Luigi Mario. Phone died. Lots of versions of Mario have straight up gotten levels of power, even with no power up. Yeah, you're exactly right. There's something that's just like, excuse me, how did you survive that? Good sir, hello? Ugh.
Look familiar?
Other codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
Here. Don't talk about it here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. It's time I take on my father's work. All of it.
Yep.
I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
Aye. Now, I want you all to guess. Right now, those who are seeing this, what do you think this is a map of? I want your opinions. I want your guesses, because I know at least Plush has not seen this part so far, as well as I know. So I want your guesses. And if you do know what it is, like legit know, don't say it for anyone who hasn't seen it, alright? That way no one gets like spoiled. Sorry, headphones just said batteries. Like, what did you say? The Codex Pages room. Ezio said it was a map. Anyone who knows what that is, don't say, actually knows what it is, do not say it. But if you want to take a guess, go right ahead. Because I want to see how much your knowledge knows, you know? If you don't want to say it, that's fine too. Because at the same time, I know not everyone's going to be interested in this game. But heck if it ain't fun to get viewers involved. And now to get all the Codex pages found in the villa, which I don't know how Mario missed. One. I remember where two are. Money. Also, I just want to say this. There are hidden statues hidden out through this entire town. I don't know where they are, but there have been times I have found like small statues.
Only Messer Giraldi could see this.
He never will. I remember there being one. Maybe it's when I start like fixing this place. Oh no, there's one. There are these things. Just
whatever is on his mind.
Ancient Greek statues hidden out through this entire place. Minerva. Minerva statue acquired. They're like hidden out through this entire, all out of the entire city. I don't know where every single one is, but I do know there are some. They're just like near impossible to find. I don't know how to get up there, so I'm just gonna go down. Because I know where the other two are. Just need a horse. Hi-ho, Silver! One over there and one over here. I'm gonna get the one outside the city first. That way, when I head back into the city, I can just get that one and not just go on a wild goose chase trying to get the last one out here. Like, you can even tell from like Assassin's Creed 1's horse's speed, like, this one seems like it's dumbed down a bit and I don't like it. I don't like it in the slightest. Horses should feel fast. You know? It shouldn't feel like, oh, it's a moderately small horse, like in Minecraft. And Minecraft wasn't even around by the time Ezio was around. So it's just like, hello? Excuse-moi? Can you go slower? Back into the city of assassins. Also, there is actually one bit of content I will never be able to unlock, and it's somewhat over here if I remember correctly. It's like nearby here. Here it is! So this is the Auditore Crypt. I need Uplay! And it's required. I do not have Uplay! I've tried to get it in the past, but to no avail. So it is one of those things in this game I will never see. And apparently, it's very hated. Like, apparently it's one of the few bits of content that is just so heavily hated it's unreal. So, it's just one of those things. Uplay is kind of like Xbox Live and Sony and PlayStation Plus. Back in the day, Uplay, when Ubisoft...
Why? Never mind. I
Okay,
don't want to know.
Ubisoft still is in like, it still has Uplay, but the Assassin's Creed version of Uplay is very much gone. It's like where you can buy extra content, get extra DLC, and a bunch of other stuff depending on the game you're playing. Unfortunately, the Assassin's Creed one is long since gone, and I apparently cannot access it. So, I just don't know what to do with it. I've chalked it up as the one bit of content I'll probably never get to play. And probably for the... I did not press A. I did not press the jump button. Looks like the idiot's curse is still in full effect.
I only aim to heal.
You aim to heal, huh? Heal my sorrow of this broken jump button. And then maybe we can talk. Neptune. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I collecting these statues? There is a specific reason, and I'll show you over here in a moment. Also, why is that the only place that requires Uplay? It's because it was last added content. When Uplay started getting traction, they decided to add one last bit of content that they were working on, and they added it in after the game's release. So... And with last minute DLC, they have to put it in a place that works with the DLC story, so they put it there. chest. Money, money, money. I must steal from the people in order to help the people. Can you imagine that mindset? Like just having someone like, I must steal the money in order to spread the money. Okay, so see these? These are statue Plymouths. The god of rage and strength basks in his lover's radiant beauty. She tames his anger with her gentle touch. This allows me to get extra, I guess would be a good word, bonuses. Specifically money. So, Diana and Apollo, if I get every single one of them, if I remember correctly, this opens. I'm not entirely sure because my memory is messing with me a little bit. But when the ones that aren't glowing are going, I can place them. Here I need Jupiter and Minerva. And Neptune should be on the other side. Yep. Thank you, Neptune, King of the Sea. Now the problem is trying to find the rest of these blasted little statues. They are a pain, and like trying to find. Robin Hood steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Then he poor becomes rich. Then he becomes rich, becomes poor. He is a never-ending cycle of confusion. I can agree with that. Oh, there's one. Who is this? This is probably Venus. Yep, I was right. The way how she was covering stuff, I was like, that has to be Venus, because Venus is one of the few that is more nudity driven, if that makes sense. She is the goddess of beauty, so.
He's certainly.
I seriously have tried to get all the statues before, though. And there's always like one or two that seem to escape my grasp each time. A few of them are in places that are needed to be upgraded first. So it makes you want to repair all the places here. But the asinine thing is, even though I repair, there's at least one or two that's just like lol 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 lol. You can't find us, so lol. Like, I have seriously considered looking up where the blasted ones are, but I refuse not to, because it's the one thing I want to be able to do legit. You know? Like, I may cheat on a few things that are just plain aggravating, but this is one of the few things I have legit tried to keep a lid on being legit. Because there's like, I've been good finding some things. Like, I only did the feathers once, and that's when I was just like, I'm devoting myself to it. So I'm hoping that when I hunt these things down...
Why? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Never mind. I don't want to know. It's best you don't know, lady. You can't handle the truth. And the worst thing is, this is like a very small town. So it's just like trying to find a few statues in such a small area when you can, when there's so many turns and corners, it is
Looks rather risky.
Okay, I remember there's one in the church, if I remember correctly. Trying to remember things from scratch. Lord have mercy on my soul. Did she just call me a monkey? I am not Vegeta, thank you very much. I am a proud clay creature mimicking an animatronic. Respect my pronouns. I do not identify as a monkey. Oh, there's one. I was right about the church. Got Jupiter. Where's Mars? Mars! Here, Marsy, Marsy, Marsy! Where is that boy? He's probably dwelling somewhere, letting his anger stew.
Well, toss a dwarf and call me.
Must be a drunken wager or something.
Drunken wager? I am offended. I did hear that little money sound whenever I got close, so maybe if I'm a little bit like cautious. Oh boy, that would have killed me. That would have killed me. If I listen. I'm trying to listen. So the odds of me. Oh wait. I see you. Sorry, sir. Sorry for the intrusion. One more up. There you are. Pluto. I thought that was Mars. Oh, great. So that means there is one more missing. Good Lord of mercy. Okay. I at least put Venus on here. I need to find Mars and the others. I got two. And that should be a weapon. Okay, my bad. Money. Yep. If I get every single one, I should get a mega prize. Whether it be money or something else, I always get something. More money. I remember there being a different type of prize, though. At least in one of them. More money. Dang. Lucky hucky me. Dang. Okay. So if that's the case, Mars is the only one missing. And that is a little bit annoying, I will admit. And I do not want to look where the statue is put. Found you! Found you, you little rat! Myth maker. I have officially done it on stream. This is the literal first time I have done this. Hallelujah! I don't know why I've had issues with this in the past. There are times, like, legit. I have not, like, there's always one. And I literally just, like, hit it in plain sight. You got that right. But I have literally, like, combed the city back to back and never found all of them. There's always one. There was always one that was always evading my grasp. And when I would check the place where I went last time, they wouldn't be there. And I'd be just like, rah! Because I don't know if they're just randomly generated or if I was just being an idiot. But I have finally done it once. I have officially finished that on stream. And now all that's left is to fix this whole place up.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
How is it
What's happened?
He's making me work. If Father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
Maybe he
And
intended
what
it
are the
all
terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Yes.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Okay. So, this is the income strategy they tried to implement. Basically, everything you repair and everything else, including armor and weapons you obtain, it will be stored here and it will be used as an attraction to bring in people and tourists to bring in more money. The more money you get, the more you can get and repair more stuff until the entire thing is fixed. After that, it's just a simple matter of having a constant supply of money instead of having to hunt down thieves every 5 seconds. And this architect is about to be our best friend here in a little bit. Hello!
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Yes, Sir Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle! I like this architecto!
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Sir Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah. With the amount of money I have, I should at least be able to pay the bank, the tailor, and possibly the well. I'm not sure. My cat O'Malley just pounced on my other cat, Hank, who is laying under my blanket with me. I'm on top of the blanket, and oh, that poor boy. Okay. Actually, you know what? Church first. The church must be fixed in the name of the Lord. Next shall be the well. With the well open, I can actually go in and get a little extra money from there. Okay, so let's bring in the tailor. And I'm glad to do the blacksmith, because if I can get more stuff from that, he's gonna be better. He is okay. He just got out from under the blanket. That poor boy, though, he must have been like, ah! What the heck is wrong with you, brother? Can I repair the military barracks? I do not have enough money. Oh well. The good thing is I have a lot more things, and the bank is open too. So.
Buon viaggio!
And click. 15,000 has been added to the villa's health. Now, let's say if I was to go AFK or AFC, away from controller. This play, I would get money constantly every few minutes. More if I was outside the city. Like, outside. So, but with the blacksmith a lot better. I'm actually going to repair all my stuff real quick. Next time I leave and come back as the game progresses, this man will get a lot more And it will make me a very happy man. Very happy.
I've quite a few different exceptions.
The same goes for dye pouches. But yeah, I like the Tuscan Emerald. Like, granted, Tuscan Copper and Orchard and Ember, they look alright, but I just love the Tuscan Emerald. It's just a mwah. I love it.
Oh well, next time. Ciao.
Okay, so let's go visit the church, because there's money in there now. If I do this right, I need to do this right, or else I'm gonna screw it up. 3, 2, 1. There are times it doesn't go off and I can't grab that in time, so. Nah, they both play all the time. In order, oldest to youngest, it goes George, the mother of the youngest, the first, O'Malley, the second, and second, Hank the third, and Skylar the fourth. Aww. I have like, this is gonna sound bad when I explain this, but it's actually better for the cats this way, because a lot of them do not get along with each other. Like, we don't have a big house, so we have cat apartments out of cages. We keep them clean regularly, but we have legit tried to get them used to living in the same outside space. Let's just say they do not like each other's company, and all of them are related. It's just like we can't keep them in one space, so we have to keep them in cat apartments. But the ones that do stay out, they get along fairly well with each other. It's just they don't want to be messed with. And believe me, when people come into the abode I live in, they're like, what the hell? I have to explain it, because it actually is pretty hygienic when they actually aren't, you know, just screwing anything up. But we are trying to find homes for them so that they can, you know, be able to sprint and run all the time, because we can't let them out all the time. I would love to, but we don't want them tearing each other's throats out. When they were kids, they were decent with each other, but when they got older, it was just like a switch flipped, and they were just like, I hate you now. You're my mortal enemy. I will kill you on sight. They don't mind when they live next to each other in the apartments, but when they get out, it's just like, all right, I'm about to crack my knuckles and rip your face off. I don't want. It's just like, and it's not like play fighting either. It's like full blown fighting. So we have to try and keep them separate. Even when feeding, they're like eyeballing each other. And they all grew up together, so I don't know what turned on that switch of I'm about to murder you. So I don't know what could have done that. So O'Malley likes taking the water balls out of their little bowl thing when there is still water in them, and then proceeds to later complain that there's no water in the bowls. Okay. My newest dog does that. She will legit lick a little bit out of the water that she in her bowl, and then she'll pick it up and start dragging it around all over the carpet. And it's just like, and then she tries to lick out of it in a different place, like, where'd the water go? And it's just, it's good to know that I'm not the only one who has that happen, but good lord, it's just like, why you like this? Why are you like this? Okay, there we go. Still, Plush, what do you think this is? Like, what do you think this is a map of? And I'm not going to start messing with it until I get more of the pieces. Mario, why are you looking at the bookcase? You're not trying to find your old encyclopedias, are you?
Ezio, my boy. I think it's time I showed you something.
Do not show me your encyclopedia collection, Uncle. You've already shown it to me. Good lord. He just puts his paw on one of the edges. I don't know, a place where the piece of eating is. It's not just a place of. You're right, but you're wrong. I wish I could say it, but I don't want to spoil anything because I'm not a spoiler type of person. And I want the surprise to hit you, you know? I wish I'm hitting myself now. I wish I had the gif from Adventure Time where Finn and Jake like, secret door! Say what now? You guys weren't the only ones who saw that, right? The camera completely glitched there for a second. Hello? Excuse me? I guess that's why you don't pause during cutscenes. Hollow side of the building, yeah. Deeper to the mine we go.
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago.
Yep.
Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
I will have better luck, and I will say there's a few I am absolutely
In order
dreading.
to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
And I have to get that armor anyway because there's a certain level that I need that armor for. So that has to be gotten no matter what. No matter how much issue I have with some of these. And some of them are timed, may I remind you. So, yay! Yippee! But I know where most of them are, so that shouldn't be an issue. I'll still have to go back to San Gimignano to be able to get the one that's there, because I still have to wait for that one. But now any moment more money should be coming in. And once it does, I am going to be a happy man. Oh, before I forget. Here. These are where extra weapons are. Weapons you have acquired or have bought throughout the game. They'll be set here. And the same goes for armor in the next room. And over here you can switch them out. So say if I wanted to go here, I could choose the leather armor, but since I'm already wearing it, it won't let me. Have you ever had a cat with one birth defect? I had one. Okay, so this is when I was little, but it wasn't technically my cat, but still my family's. I had a cat that had like a, I don't want to say it to make it sound wrong, but it was like a messed up hip. It wasn't like an injury type of thing. It was more like the hip wasn't fully aligned correctly, if that makes sense. Like it didn't have trouble walking or running, but when it walked, the way how it swayed was like how cartoon cats would in like Aristocats. Like it was like that swaying every time you walked. It was like something wasn't connected right, and apparently that's always been like that. So there was me questioning if the deep meow. Some cats don't have a birth defect when it comes to that. Some cats do have naturally deep voices, like my cat Grace. Good lord, she has such a deep voice. Not Grace Tater. When he talks, it's like, and that's just me trying to mimic it. It's a little deeper than that. But there are seriously some cats that are living in this house that are just so deep. We wonder if it's a birth defect. But it's natural. Some cats have higher voices, just like how some dogs, like chocolate labs and Great Danes. Some will have deeper voices, some won't. So, you know, it's like very deep. Well, at like the same time, sometimes it's not a birth defect, and sometimes it is. I can't say for certain, because there are some cats that are been born like that and don't have a defect, but I guess it's just how the breed and how their genetics are, you know.
I'm sure
That's the best way I can put it. See what I mean? It's now upgraded. So, and there's a special sword in this specific weapons blacksmith that when I get enough money, I'm getting. It's called the Sword of Altair. And it's a powerful sword. And it's one sword I am getting.
Of course.
Because that sword, I get it every time. Because the armor of Altair and the sword of Altair are like a vintage set. You gotta collect them all. I'm gonna go back to Firenze in style. Ezio on a horse. Fear me if you. Oh, I need to do that. When I start in a fight, I need to say that. Oh, I just realized that is perfect. That is perfect for Ezio. That is like insanely perfect catchphrase for him. Florence. Firenze. 14th. And now a new section of the city has been unlocked. But before I even go to Leonardo,
the price of perfect.
I need to get more money.
You must lack the coin to show.
It's for the greater good. Roar. There's the Auditore place. There's the bit of money I couldn't get. Here, money, 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 money. I require your money. Oh, there it is. Ah! Ah! That's making my nose hurt. Ah, it feels like it's pulling my nose hairs. Ouch! My nostrils! They burn! Alright. My skirt!
Come, don't be shy. I only...
So great are these men's
God,
crimes. A private bounty shall be offered.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
We pride ourselves on delivering good quality at fair prices. See for you.
Let's go talk to Leonardo. My friend!
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place.
The
past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
No, I am not.
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend.
Codex Spade.
Haha! You found another one. How exciting! This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh, it seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
Yes.
May I see it?
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course, and why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
Oh, you gotta love Leonardo. Leonardo da Vinci, you gotta love him. I love how closely they made his face like faithful to the actual portraits. Trying to de-age Leonardo da Vinci is not an easy task. Like all you see mostly of him when he's of his famous pictures are when he was like older with his beard. So, and to make him an integral part in the entirety of this Assassin's Creed series, it's just like, I love it. Yeah! There's Leonardo da Vinci, Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do 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 do. Turtles counted off. 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles. You're Leonardo. I'm Leonardo. He's Leonardo. I'm Leonardo. Are there any more Leonardos I should know about? Excuse me. I'm out of here.
I've done it. Come quickly. Look.
What do you got for me, Da Vinci?
Take it. Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox.
Shh.
Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
I shall. Alright. So, I need to find the other codex pages before I even think about going over there. But now, 2 hidden blades!
Ciao, signore.
Because now I can do double assassinations. I can play patty cake with people now. Okay. So I need to... Okay, so there's the main quest. So I need to go all the way around and start going through these new ones. I know where one is, and it's right here. One of the tombs is right there, the little Badokadonchin. So I'm gonna have to go get that when I come back around. But I now have a hidden blade armor plate, and now it is now able to deflect counterattacks with the hidden blade. What if I have that selected anyway? So that's gonna help me big time in the long run. Like, majorly. Sorry! You got in my way!
We're on an honest... Prossima volta.
Always gotta keep checking. Always gotta keep checking. There's the first one. Let's climb up the ladder to make it socially acceptable. Okay, let's keep going. Now, I'm going to get every page in every city I can get to because I am not going back and forth. Like, I refuse to let that happen because that is just the most annoying type thing. Anything can happen. Like, just, oh, you don't want to, you mess one? Goodbye. I just had a conversation about SCP.
Hear the call.
Really?
Kill the fiend.
I hope it was a good conversation and not like, no, this SCP could fight this SCP. Oh, there's some money in the chest now. Yes. If the money gets maxed out in the chest, it will no longer allow me to take money. I'll have to take out the max amount, which sometimes is not the full thing. Yeah, I've already been in that one.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
I saw that.
This will aid. Keep away, filth! Assassino! Help!
My money, not yours.
you. Take it. Please.
That's why I haven't killed you. They learned that clothing is actually his skin, and his plague mask is actually his skull. Yeah, I kind of figured with that, because I figured it wouldn't just be a normal plague doctor. And besides, he is a tiny bit demented. Even if he's trying to cure people, though his methods, not the most sanest of doctors I have seen. Plus, with every viewpoint, I'll have a better chance. Also, his skin is extremely durable. Yeah, I have seen. I've seen some YouTube videos of him going up against other ones. No, I'm not into SCP stuff like that, but at the same time, sometimes it does leak into my feed, and when it does, I usually see fights or the Dr. Bright being an idiot. So, it's always one. His methods are true to time period. Yeah, but last time I checked, most of the time they would recommend leeches and not like decapitation in some of them, because I have legit seen some where he's just like, you will be decapitated, you know, if you like sneeze once, decapitation. Some of it's just plain old excessive. Did you know the Dr. Clef? Like I said, I'm not that big into SCPs. There's only like a few times it hits my feed. So if there's gonna be a lot of things, especially in that genre, I am not aware of. So no, I did not know that because I don't keep track with stuff like that. The only part of the SCP things I like is when Dr. Bright gets his butt kicked by Logic when he's trying to be such an idiot. Okay, missed the map. Let's go around even more. Then make a small stop at the tomb, which I know where it is. I know at least where one tomb is that we can go to freely. Trying to find it. His leg float. I didn't see it. I'll have to rewatch. I'll have to rewatch the stream because I didn't see it. But I believe you. Because this game sometimes breaks. Like, there are legit times this game does break under the stupidest of circumstances. So... I think there was one time I actually glitched through the world and Ezio just kept falling. I think I was trying to jump on a horse at the time and it just like, oh, nothing's there, glitch, straight through the world, didn't kill me, but it was just like, oh, and I was just like, well, time to hardwire close my Xbox. By doing that, I mean take out the main power supply and then wait a couple minutes and pray it didn't crash the game. Purse snatcher! I'm gonna get you. Get back here!
Damn it. Must run faster.
Doesn't matter how fast you run, boy. I'm gonna get you.
Oh no!
Yes!
Please, Lord, spare me. I'll give it all back. Just let me go.
Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. That was funny. And the back rooms wasn't a thing back then, so you couldn't go there. Okay, one thing, Plush. Remember that you have to separate fan fiction from reality, and that goes for games too. Like, I've legit talked to people who think Five Nights at Freddy's was a real game, was a real experience, and Undertale was real. Like, there are some people who believe that some of these things that are written out there are real, and they can't understand sometimes that, oh, it's just a game or a certain fandom, and it's just, it breaks my heart a little bit, because just like, these people are in such a state of delusion that they think everything they see on the internet is true, specifically when it comes to games. So, I understand that
Bizarre.
the game
What's
and
with
the
him?
idea of the backrooms didn't exist back then, but I just hope you know that it is just a game and just a community. Because there, need I bring up what happened with Slender Man? Like seriously.
There!
Ah, bugger me.
Grazie.
And
accept your fate peacefully.
Sheltering
not
no.
Shush. Not in this group.
Well, that's what I thought was true back when I first got Undertale, but then I got into 2020s and I knew it wasn't real anymore, because Undertale takes place in 2010. I understand, but the same thing goes for Five Nights at Freddy's and other games, because, like, at the end of the day, a lot of these things, unless it says based on a true story, it is just created for entertainment or story, because I want to be able to make my own stuff one day, but I don't want people thinking, oh, it's going to happen, or it is, or it has happened, you know? Because I don't want someone to have to, like, take Slender Man, for example. There is a myth, like a mythical creature out there that some people in I think Russia tell their children late at night. But at the end of the day, Slender Man, the iconic version of Slender Man, is just a game, a horror game, mind you. And there were still people who thought it was so real. It's just, there are some people who need to realize that some of this stuff is just games. No, Wendigos are different. Like, I'm talking about, there's like an actual myth in Russia that legit is similar to what Slender Man is, but not legit. Because Slender Man, the Slender Man we know, is from a game series. And there were some people who believe that Slender Man was real and tried to do things in his name when he wasn't real. The Wendigo is basically a creature that is forced to eat human flesh, and therefore no longer has. I think it was. I don't know, but there's folklore. There's types of like, Texas, we have flesh eaters. Not flesh eaters. Skinwalkers. That's what I call it. I was close. We have skinwalkers here. Sometimes, and some are real, some are not. But it's all about folklore. And some people mistake real life for some of these games and communities, which worries me, because imagine if we have one community that pops up at some point about someone who is just like a mass murderer, and it's just such a loved community, and someone who's not well in the head to realize it's a community and made up thinks it's real and tries to do stuff in his name. It's not going to end well. Communities are all fun and good, don't get me wrong, but having to keep remembering it is a community and not a real thing is hard for some people. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh crap. Get back in, get back in, get back. Stop, get back in!
State attenti tutti!
Oh my lord, money man. Oh my lord, money man. Oh my lord, money man.
Stay back, dog! You are on my watch now, Agnello. If I see you disturbing the flock, the shepherds will put you down.
I don't want to
These
die.
boys are stupid.
You can have the boat.
These boys are stupid. They were just chasing me like 5 minutes ago, and then they're like, I don't know who you are, but you better stop. Like, boy, you were just chasing me. I think it's in feather. Beautiful, beautiful art. I have to get on top of the building to find it, but I'm gonna try and get everything on. There's a shaman, is it from... Yeah, some people are demons though, like, and there's some people, like take Batman for example from DC, okay? He uses fear and legend as well as like superstition to keep villains from doing the stuff they do. It's a tactic. It's mind games. And some people, I do believe there's a spirit realm out there. I do believe in that. What I don't believe in is how often it happens with some people, and some people do fake it for attention. Like, he literally died. Yeah, and that's the thing. I do believe that can happen. Like, I genuinely do believe that if some people are wicked enough, they forfeit what humanity they have when they die. But I also believe that it doesn't happen as often as many people think, because there are some people who use it to their advantage to get, to scare people, to get what they want. And those people I wish I could hit in the back of the head. Because I actually am, I'm not superstitious, mind you, but I am respectful when it comes to like spirits and all that stuff. So when I hear that people, blame stuff on spirits when there is no reason to blame them, or they have no intervention, it annoys me. Blaming someone or something for no reason when they have no direct relation to it is just trying to cast blame when you could be trying to deal with it yourself, Yeah, of course. It doesn't happen often as many people think, but most demons not all there are fallen angels. From what I believe, there are fallen angels and then there's demons. I think the run-of-the-mill demons that most people get plagued by are like made from like, I guess, Satan's stuff, but at the same time there are fallen angels, and I think that's why some people have the idea of like the leaders of like the lords of hell and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, not all the fallen angels are demons. One sec. Ah, damn, that hurt a little bit. Ugh. That's what I get for not drinking enough water. Ugh.
Laggiù! Release me at once!
All right. Yeah, he wanted to be released. I think the thing I'm looking for is on the outside, if I'm going to be honest. It is very rare for... Yeah, but at the same time, if someone has like enough evil in their heart and renounces God altogether, it can happen. Let's not forget, there are some prisons out there that have been long since abandoned who had a very violent inmate die, and they swear they've seen him up and down, and they basically get corrupted into a demonic form. There's negative energy, and it can consume, it can manipulate and infect, and practically, I don't want to say the word assimilate, but it can mess with a person's soul if they are wicked enough and do not care for the goodness of God. So that stuff can mess somebody up. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, not all demons, and not all like prisoners inside prisons become demons or evil ghosts. There's a lot of them that are just stuck there because that was the last place they, like, all the emotion, all that stuff that happened in those prisons. It's hard to get over that. Some people were just just serving time, just to get their sentence through, so they could get on with their lives, and they lost their lives there. And let's not forget, there are some prisons that the guards are worse than the prisoners. There it is. You sneaky little munchkin. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, I understand. But there's also, like... I don't want to get, like, spiritual here, but there's also, like, earthbound spirits, like, say, like, spirits that are native to the literal ground. Spirits that aren't man, but, you know... They're spirits, but not man.
3 thefts. Hidden by the murders. People only see what they're trained to see. What the organization wants them to see.
Hat trick! They made it look like an accident. Houdini and Bess. Houdini's grave. October 31st. He almost beat them. Gandhi's funeral. January 30th. The Dallas Archive. Those who probably know what this is about to be about. Access denied.
The wolves are out hunting. Where has Jack gone?
So, Plush, do you know what this one is? Do you know who's gonna be put in here? Because we see a limousine, a multiple-story building, and Dallas. Because I know what this is. Oh, wait. There we go. Abraham, no. Just give me a second. Us humans can actually create ghosts. Actually, only certain people can do that, Plush. Only certain people can. A lot of people who just spew it out, they can put out negative energy, but it's not like they can create ghosts. Not like that. Operation New Frontier. HQ is given the go-ahead to extract the resource. Negotiations over. F is planning to give the vote to everyone. Reason just doesn't work with someone like that. I'll send you the driver. We trained him with PE2 at our labs. He shouldn't be any trouble. The motorcycle route is marked down. Once the target has been down, either by Oswald or Z, use PE1 to stage a distraction. Make some kind of phantom appear around the slope I've marked at X. Freak people out. The driver will grab the PE3 in the confusion. Daily Plaza, Dallas, Texas. They can manifest, okay? If a place does have enough negative energy, an entity can manifest, but it's not ghost. It's not a human spirit. It's a energy created. But there are ghosts, there are spirits, and then there's entities. And when that happens, sometimes negative energies can just create an entity that is not hell, human, or from the earth. They're just made from negative energy. So that's how it gets sometimes. But the person that file was talking about was J.F. Kennedy. That was talking about Lee Harvey Oswald and a bunch of other people. Apparently, in this universe, JFK had a piece of Eden. So what happened to him was a real tragedy, though, because it shouldn't have happened. And my personal thought, the vice president did it, because everyone who went into that case disappeared, and no one else has that amount of power but the president or the vice president, which would not surprise me in the blasted least. Oh, good lord, there goes my health. But I'm just gonna say that's my suspicion. I'm not saying it is, but the only person at the time who could have had that much power to literally silence anyone who got close would have been the vice president.
You should feel better now. Take care.
So that's what I have to say about that, at least. Because I wish it could have been diverted. I wish it could have. JFK would have done so much good. He would have. A lot of tragedies could be averted. Like, I'm not joking here. Like, a lot of tragedies could have been a lot of tragedies could be averted if the FBI and a bunch of other people up there actually were being mindful and aware. So, Ghost is a Terran. Is tech. Technically a type of ghost, because even though it isn't dead, being it is still the same kind of energy as other ghosts. Look, plus I'm not going to get into the debate about this, because one, neither of us truly know what's on the other side. And I'm saying truly because we can only speculate from what we've seen, which is probably only a sliver. But I've seen evidence of moments where it's not a person, and sometimes it's not even a demon. It's just energy manifested. And sometimes it can be classified as a ghost. Sometimes it's like the memories or like the emotions of whatever someone's going through. I'm still talking about ghosts still on the side. I know, I am too. But at the same time, I know that there's some cases where it's like such a gray area, it's hard to tell what is a real ghost, like human ghost, from demon.
What are you doing? Get down,
Ghosts on the other side are very different from the ones trapped on this side. Well, there's still like... There's still a veil of like, you don't fully... Like, they're not fully on our side. I'm not trying to say they're not, you know, good. But for them to be a different type of reality besides the other side of afterlife. Some can and some can. Look, we have to remember that there's also a lot we don't know. And I'm saying this because I don't have all the answers. I'm only going with what I know and what I have, you know, physically seen, because I have grown up in a real haunted house. Like, no joke, no cap, no tugging any legs. I have legit grown up in a haunted house. And I don't know that much. What I do know is that there's some times where they don't have the energy to do anything, and sometimes they do. Saying both my houses have been haunted. I think the only difference between yours and mine is that I had like timed hauntings. The first one I'm only speculating is haunted though. And that's all you can do unless, you know, there's actual like hardcore evidence, like say you see people when no one else is home. Or you physically get attacked or terrified by it. I know it was haunted because there were instances where there was no reason it could have been explained. Doors slamming when they were like opening and slamming. Me being scared of a hallway when no one was there, even when it was light. My grandmother, multiple family members hearing footsteps when no one else was home. Me having multiple dreams, me thinking I'm hearing my name called a few times. Just a bunch of stuff. Because the fact every night at that house I had a nightmare as soon as that house burned down, I have never had a nightmare. Well, here's also a fun little fact. Some ghosts will try and warn people of like future events, and the same goes for demons, but the demons do it just to torment us. When ghosts do it, they sometimes try to give us dreams of future events that could happen. And it's like, oh, you can choose to stay here, or you can get the heck out and, you know, save yourself. So, I do have proof that that the house I'm in now, someone saw a wandering ghost. The word "wandering" you're talking about is with an A, not an O. The one you just typed in was wandering, not wandering. But I knew what you meant. Because I read the context of what you were typing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here, go back to Leonardo, go back over here. That way, I have a plan going. Oh, mamma mia!
Bring me your sick.
Bring me your sick and wounded. Oh yeah, and there was a dream around when I was 5 that predicted the house was burning down, and it burned down when I was in the 5th grade. Only had that nightmare once.
I have done what I can. Try not to reopen the wound.
I can say I've only had like a few dreams.
Stay away from me.
That were. I'm starting to think now that it was ghost related, because there were some dreams that were just like. I only had them like twice, and that was me legit just accidentally in a car that went backwards and fell off a cliff. There was one dream where I got chased, and it was around the time Finance the Phrase hit up, so I was just like... Like just me being chased by animatronics, but I think that was just me watching too much horror at night. High plague doctor. Oh, yeah. They're not plague doctors in this time period. They're doctore, doctore, doctore. Memory is currently unavailable. Please return later. Son of a monkey! I thought I could cheat the system. I've been lied to. Yeah, plague doctor mask though. Yeah, they. Okay, there's plague doctors, and they don't want to be called plague doctors in this game. They're just called doctors or doctore. Even though they have the mask, that doesn't make them plague doctors, you know?
Hold it right there.
The reason they had those masks on the first part. Christ on a sesame seed, why? Why did I tackle?
Out of my way!
Why did I tackle? Why did I tackle?
Corrupting all we hold.
Unbelievable prices I have for
Give me a bit of time, come on.
A private bounty shall be offered to he that brings his person or his head.
I've distilled an elixir of
Lead and pomegranate? What? I have made an elixir of lead and pomegranate. Why? You were running, that's why. Yeah, but that shouldn't be an issue. Like, there's some places you can just jog and not be an issue. Like, I've run past guards before and they have done nothing.
healing service.
More money in the village chest. Like, watch. Run past. Nothing. I just ran past them full speed. Nothing.
The price of perfection is not measured in coin.
Every time you see one of those guys, just hunt them down and chase them.
From me, Phil. Guards!
So sorry, I must have...
Yeah. Which court did you escape from before? Stay back! Stop!
Give me your money! I just want your moolah! Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin! Well, he said stop right there before the chase began, so... Yeah.
It's done! Let's...
San Lorenzo.
Vile murderer! Stay away!
Murderer? Man, I just want to give you a hug.
No! Stay back! Stop!
See? I gave you a hug. Now him, I'm not going to be so nice to.
Stop! It's him!
See? Now, where was this one? I remember there being one here. I cannot remember where. Oh, there it is. Monkey. Monkey. I know I saw chests.
Something was up there. Something abandoned long ago.
Apollo. Sputnik. Monkey. Find the eagle. Oh Lord, it's one of these. The moon! There we go. Find these formidable weapons and adversaries of freedom plan to consolidate their territory, to explode, to control, and finally destroy. JFK. Apollo photographed. Released with the eagle. Abstergo. The Templars.
With Jack deep underground, it was easy.
Alright, I got pretty much a good amount of the truth so far. Like, but I am saying this now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the feathers. I want to, but I just do not know if I'm going to be able to get it. I do know one thing, I'm definitely getting this viewpoint, because I am not doing this again if I have to get the viewpoint back. I'm saying that right now, like, no way, no how. I'd rather, oh wait, I remember this. Oh no. Oh, this was an asinine one. Oh, thank you, Lord. You did it easily for me. Oh, that one is, like, very sketchy to get to. I don't like it. I don't like doing that one. There's another codex page. Oh, and there's a bunch around here. I know this is basically me just doing a bunch of filler right now. But at the same time, I want to get as much done as possible.
Come, friends!
So that way there's less chance of me having to go backtrack. You know? Because last thing I want is to get this game almost near the end and then have to go through the entire game again and every single level just to get one codex page in each place. Like, that is annoying.
Where? Me, a gold! Money! Stay away from me!
1 second, everyone. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Excuse me? Hello? What is going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
Why are you calling me in the middle of the stream?
Oh, shoot!
I had the mic muted. Oh, no I do not. Oof. Friendly banter, just one moment. Sorry about that, everyone. I am so sorry about that. Hello, Hemant Shamara. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I am so sorry. But this is my favorite game too. Personally, I'm more of a fan of like Revelations or Brotherhood.
Damn! I won't go
Oh
back
my
to the
god! You're going to die. I was going to take his money, but no. Now all of you are going to pay.
I'll send you to
Justice
your
for the
grave.
poor. Says the men who are about to fall to their deaths. Yeehaw! Yippee-ki-yay! I am Ezio! Ezio Auditore da Firenze! And you are no match for me! Cease and desist. With your stupid throwing. Great, now you guys get more throwing
Get
guys
him!
because of you idiots.
Okay. Guard.
I'm still taking his money though.
Holy Father, protect me. The devil grows bold.
Alright. So. Still, I am sorry you guys had to hear that conversation that was on. When I usually have to mute stuff like that, especially during calls, I usually try and be like a little bit of banter, like, well, what are you doing calling me in the middle of a stream? You know? And this goes for all my calls. I do this all the time. It's not malicious, it's just like, why are you calling me? You know when I stream. We couldn't even hear what they said. Oh, good, because I was worried that it was loud enough it could be hearable. I like to keep my friends' privacy, you know, private. I don't like, you know, having them like non-consent on the stream, you know? I feel like that's like a very mean thing to do and something that's not right. If someone wants to be on the stream, they should, you know, ask. Okay, go around, up, avoid, down there to Leonardo, then back to memory start. And of course it didn't work. I think I remember that one being one of the secret areas. I'm not sure. I see.
Stay away from me. Cops!
Shouldn't have gone on the rooftop there, buddy. Stay away from me. Gets closer.
You'll soon sprout fletchings if you don't get there.
Yeah, I'll let him do his delivery. I don't need to chase every single one that comes my way. I have the urge to do it sometimes because it's just like, money, give me 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 money. So, it's best I get the money when I see it. Sometimes the game likes to be random and not tell you when something is random. Codex page. Okay. Best way, if I keep the momentum, go up, back there, I still will get the codex page I seek. As long as I stick to the path. When I play, I always find it's always easier to stay on a path that makes it a straight line in a way, you know? Especially in games like this, it's a lot easier to do this if you have like a straight path going forward. It may not be the straightest path legit, but if you have a path, sometimes getting through games like this is a lot easier. And it's a lot easier than just going like one city, one point, then to another point on the other side of the city, and then going like polka dots. Because then it just gets annoying and repetitive and everyone hates it. And then you forget, oh, was I supposed to go here? No, I think I was supposed to go there. then people get confused, and it's not a fun time. I do love how historically accurate some of these things, how this game series is sometimes. Granted, they take a good majority of, you know, freedom with how they write the story, but the fact they keep close to the main history points, it's good for people who are starting on these history topics, because there's like a lot of like so many key moments that most likely aren't even in books anymore because they feel like it's too graphic, or they feel like they shouldn't put it in because, oh, what if it gives the wrong idea? I'm just like, let them do it. Let them. Like, seriously, history is history, good or bad. Hello, Faith A. I wonder if they're ever going to go in the opposite direction. What do you mean? When you mean opposite direction, do you mean like go Templar? Because if that's what you're talking about, then they have done a game like that. I am supposed to be up here. You, on the other hand, have been evicted. Oh. Apparently, you are staying.
Get him! Get back!
Like, try to predict the future. They can't do that. Simpsons does that on a dime, and they don't intend to do it. For the Simpsons, like, no one can predict the future. I'm saying this because legit no one can predict the future. Even if someone was to try. It never happens. Lemeo sup. True. He's dead. Lol, the way he fell. Yep. Okay, so let's check the map real quick. I want to make sure I'm going the right direction. Okay, I go up to here and I get the codex page. As long as I don't fall from that blasted place, I should be fine. I swear if Ezio does the dang Desmond Miles curse jump, I'm going to scream. Because seriously, it will be the death of me 9 times out of 10 in this entire series. Like, that death goes from Ezio to Altair to Edward to frickin'. It goes all around the board and I hate it. Now, La Lip. I said La Lip. Cozy. Okay, let's select the codex page so I don't forget it. Then I head to that viewpoint. Then I head to Leonardo. And then I head to the memory star. Easy peasy, living greasy. And I don't care if that's the other way around. I don't care.
Almost any evil and leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated.
Refreshed and rejuvenated? Wow! I never thought of that.
Easy.
Okay, if I can hurry. No!
Yes! Money!
The easy way.
Money! Money! Money!
And why did he grab him?
Once again, send Firenze a message of content.
I like the bowels I have, thank you very much. I'd very much not like to lose them. If you could respect my life choices, I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you for respecting my life choices. Okay, let's head back to the viewpoint, then head back to Leonardo. And then all the viewpoints in Florence will have been done. And that way I do not have to worry about losing any codex pages because I would have gotten them all. And if there's a hidden one somewhere, I'm going to I'm going to be mad. Because I do not feel like going back and forth through the entire game again.
Get down now! You are not going anywhere! Oh.
Sleep. And take your money. Yeet. He was no match for my slapping skills. I see a feather. Give me feather, give me feather, give me feather. Feather! I got the feather. I'm gonna try my best to get as 100 as I can get, but I still can't give any promises because there's some that are just like the most obscure, like that one right there. Monkey feathers. Why does it have to be like that in the middle where I could easily fall to my death? So dream your dream, cause when you're awake, the nightmare awaits. That's a good dream. That's a good song for FNAF 4, I will admit. There's a lot of good songs on all fronts. When there's just like a good song that just sounds so flickin' good. It's like finger licking good. You can't get rid of it. You can't stop it. I have to avoid the main quest area as best I can. And not get into that section. Secret! Where be you? It's up here on the rim.
No one is allowed up here. Link, let you! Get it! Get off! On him!
Vieni a prendermi.
Via! Via! Maledizione!
I fell! I'm going to wait, and...
Catch me!
Oh, no, no, no. I'm not falling for that. No.
Stay right there!
Idiot boy's not gonna trick me. Not like that.
Figlio di puttana! Give up!
Now get out of here before the guards show up.
I'm sorry. I am poor and hungry.
I know that secret area is around here somewhere. Only other place I can think of.
We pride ourselves on delivering good quality at fair prices. See for
You're going to have to wait your turn, good sir. I will hunt you down in just a moment.
All right. Expire.
Not doing the main mission. I don't want to do the main mission yet.
Hey, what's going on?
Your mother, that's what's going on.
Out of place.
Was it on one of the sides? Ha 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 ha! There you are, you little monkey. Found it.
He wanted to stop the cycle, to tell the secret. Ugh, shit.
Language.
Gotta keep thinking through the headaches.
Okay, Nikola Tesla. The economic transition of power without wires is all surpassing importance to man. By it means we will gain complete mastery of the air, the sea, and the desert. It will enable him to dispense with the necessity of mining, pumping, transporting, burning fuel, and so do away with innumerable cause of sinful waste. It will make the living glorious sun his obedient toiling slave. It will bring peace and harmony to earth. No, it will not. It would have, though. Nikola Tesla's Warden Chief Tyler under construction in 1902.
He found it in Croatia. He found it in Croatia. They would find it in his lab.
Passcode 61902. There we go. Let's go to Leonardo and then let's head back. But now, all of Firenze has been discovered. Let's head back to Leonardo and give him back the codex pieces we require, and then I'm going to ammo up so that way I do not get my butt handed to him.
You won't believe it.
So let's repair. Ammo up.
Come again, please.
Knockety knock.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Ha ha! You found another one. How exciting!
He says that every time, too.
I see. If I just rearrange these letters... Here, it's done.
There we go. 3 codex pieces deciphered. Thank you, Leonardo da Vinci. You genius upon geniuses. I will try my best also when I get Brotherhood to get the DLC for that. I don't know if Revelations has a DLC. I'm going to try though. Oh my god.
Holy cow!
I didn't press X, I pressed B! B! This be asinine!
God!
Mamma mia, gold! Yes! Wow!
No,
Please,
I see him! There!
merciless.
We'll get him!
No, you won't. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. He hit himself. He hit his friend. That's funny. I got him. Ah, you hit me.
I found it!
Alright. I have survived.
Isn't that illegal?
It is not illegal to live in a free country, my friend. Fox hunt. Locate La Volpe, the fox, somewhere near the Mercato of Vigijo. Okay, I know where he is.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
your money! I don't have your money!
I'm about to break your shins, boy!
Get back here!
Oh my lord, that woman got in the way. I would have gotten him right then and there.
You're making a big mistake, my friend.
Give me my money!
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Messer Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight.
Really?
You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Thank you. Don't steal from me again. Fox hunt. Out of my way.
What's his problem?
Okay, date of birth, question mark? Profession, thief. There's almost no trace of La Volpe the fox in the history books. The name is obviously a pseudonym, but for whom is anyone's guess. What small data is available seems to be almost mythical. La Volpe is reported to have robbed the Pope's carriage without any of his guards noticing, including the Pope, who was sitting inside the carriage. One night, 1467, he was seen on the rooftops of Palazzo della Signora, the Palazzo Medici, and Santa Croce. I can't say that word right. All at the same time. Some claim that he's immortal, never aging, while others saying he has his violet eyes can see through buildings, pressing the contents inside. He's just a man.
Follow me.
Man with tricks.
But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
Alright. See you there. Now I can beat him. I just needed the right spot. So.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
And keep up with you I shall. But not by following you. seconds to spare.
Here we are. Francesco Di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
Thank you. Wait, so if he's been seen on top of multiple buildings, would that mean he is multiple people? Actually, it's a mind trick. Having someone wear your same clothes is really easy to make it to where it looks like you're multiple people. Think of it this way. Batman did it. All one of the Bat family has to do is wear the same costume when he's Bruce Wayne, and everyone doesn't know the wiser. It's all about mind games. If you look like the same, if you act with the same clothes, people are going to assume it's you if they can't see your face. And from the tops of rooftops, that's pretty hard to see someone's face, let's be honest. Unless you have, like, dang good eyesight. Well. Down we go. So multiple people. Practically, yeah. Probably one of them was La Volpe, the one that was closest to the ground so he could be seen. And the others were probably some people he trusted and hired. So, woo! Hello, spooky, scary skeletons. Scooby-Doo much? There's so many bats. Novella secret. Infiltrate the Santa Maria Novella's catacombs to reach the Templar meeting. I see dead people. Literally. Send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will suck your soul. Fill your The Living Tombstones remix was perfect for that. Wow, this place needs some remodeling. Look at the decay on the stone. Tisk, tisk, tisk. People are supposed to keep watch of the catacombs and make sure they are perfectly, perfectly preserved. I mean, look. You can't even visit some of these people. How do you think their great-great-great-great-grandchildren will feel if they can't visit great-great-great-great-grandpappy? Shame on them. But I guess if they would have found the treasure, so... It is amazing how some of these are still working. Oh, I see some people. Let's give them a fright.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio?
It's so cold. What do you want, Hilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
I'm gonna try not to kill them. I'm gonna try. At least not the guy who is saying he's cold. He's going to die. But the others I'm gonna try and disarm and beat. At least I'm going to try. Alright. Because the fact he said he has a girl means I have to keep... that is my goal. To keep them living. I'm gonna beat them and make sure they are just crying. They'll live, just with a lot of bruises.
There! Merda! On him!
Come on. The exception of him.
Hey. Eccolo! There! There!
Come on! I get to beat you with my own two hands, my friend.
Hey, let go!
No. Right to the chest. He'll live. Mostly. Whee! So I am going to try and not kill the people who are guarding that door. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best just to counter when I disarm them. I'm going to try. I'm going to make a genuine effort. But the fact he said, I want to go home to Elena. I don't want... That makes me sad if I have to kill someone who has a girl. Chest. I may be a murderer, but I have a heart. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar, a cheat, and a thug. Pardon me. Sorry. Don't mean to desecrate you. Just need to get through.
Merda! The door! Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
So there's 3 guards.
Raju, he's there, on him!
Come on. Come on. I can just keep healing myself so he can hit me all he wants.
So they're on.
The other 2 are not aware, and I want that to keep that way. Come on. Camera's not being my friend, to be honest. There we go. He's alive.
Raju, he's there, on him!
I could deal with the others, to be honest. Oh, that was an accident. He was supposed to go forward. Well, I got the main guy who had who said about the Elena, so.
Saverio! I'll be back with the other guards!
And now I have to catch him quick.
I think I got away.
You did not, my friend. Now you can actually fail this and not catch him in time. And if you don't catch him in time, he will get back up and you'll have to kill the backup.
Leave me alone!
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, my friend.
Run faster!
small amount of running will save your hide.
I have to find a way out.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm not facing it.
Get over here.
Leave me alone! Guards, to arms! To...
Quiet. Now, see? You're going back into the catacombs. If I make it look, it's good. If I can do it careful, like. Oh, there goes his body. Okay. I was trying to be clever, like his body is now one. But now, since the guards don't have no clue, I can walk straight by. So. Continue forward.
Et benedictio Dei omnipotentes, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, Padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation, as long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze.
No.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
I'm about to kick some legs and take some names. Wow.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
Please do, because that's going to make it easier for me. Although I do know a good location of the others. Hey, look, sorry, I need to take this. Seal of Darius. 1 out of 6. And now we exit. See that you action. That is what you play used to be. Plush. Whenever you did a U action, that would be completed. And that would get you Uplay points. But But now we leave the catacombs in the most finest of fashions, via a sewer. We got out of the catacombs through a sewer. I'm going to smell great tomorrow.
I know where Francesco will be and when, but...
What is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
It won't.
I hope you are right.
I say it won't because history says that Lorenzo... I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say someone's about to get one big of a surprise. I see a feather. More money in the chest. More money for me. I'm so glad that Tio can swim. I tell you, when I'll tell you, I couldn't swim, especially with him being near waterfronts a lot. It's just like, boy, why can't you swim? Was that not a part of the assassin's training montage? Learning to swim? Boy. No! Sideshow Bob. Complaint here. Insert Sideshow Bob murmur here. 12 feathers. Okay. So I need to get more medicine, and I need to get at least 2 more throwing knives before I even think.
What's got this? Air for all. For future, once more you'll be buried.
That's better for now. But prevention is the best cure, I always...
Nice front, yes? Davvero? It is...
Next time, then. Addio, messere.
Let's close that for a moment.
Io comincio. Ma dai, questo è impossibile.
Shush.
E so più quello che fare.
Okay. So, I can choose now to do this one right here. And I'm going to do that Assassin Tomb so that when I do the mission, I can immediately go straight to the mission and go on to the next part and not have to come back to this place again. If I can help. If I can do that, it's going to save me a lot more time, and I won't have to go back and forth. I can just do it all in one here and just leave. So, I will say this about the next mission. What happens is a little off, because what happens at the church actually is supposed to happen inside the church in actual history. We can't have them see. They can't see this entrance. Secret door! Oh no, I remember this one. Oh no.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
Walls Inspector? I'm here to inspect your walls. You haven't paid your weekly warranty, so I have to inspect them myself. You have to understand. It's policy. El Duomo's secret. Explore the Basilica Santa Maria del Fiore and find the assassin seal hidden within. Now, if I remember correctly, some of these have like a secret time limit. So I need to hurry. The problem is, the game, specifically on this level, is not the kindest. Woo! Oh no! Woohoo! Not today!
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Which I cannot afford. Sometimes you have to go back. I'm sorry if I won't be talking a lot right now. I have to focus a good amount on this. I'll try and make it as entertaining as possible, but I really do not want to fall here. I swear, if you do the dang Miles curse, I will scream. Oh, hero landing. Woo! So, how did these men expect to continue this work if all the ladders were put up? Just gonna say that now. How do they expect to get back up to the scaffolding if all the ladders were locked off? Does not seem like a smart move. In my opinion. One, two. And the worst thing is you can't just sprint all the time, because then that makes it easier for the game to glitch you out and make you jump off the edge when you don't want to. So sometimes speed is not key. And sometimes it is not your friend. Checkpoint reached. Hallelujah. Here we go. Ezio, I swear if you would have jumped off, I swear. Ooh. No Templar alive could do what I would do to you. No, 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 no! That jump has been messed up before, and I am not redoing it again. Here we are. Okay. Need to aim this jump just right. Three, 2, 1! Okay, the camera switch like that, although it looks cool, it can screw you up. Because if the game thinks you're slowing down, it'll slow Ezio down mid-air and it'll make you drop like a rock. And it's an immediate death if that happens. Ugh. Heart attack in half, completed. Now I have more extra money in my bank. Now, whether I could have this in a real bank, that would be so useful. If there was a way to transfer game money to actual money, I'd be a millionaire. I would be a low-key millionaire if that was the case. No more bad taxes for me. Okay. Oh, I got that. I'm probably still gonna need to check get to a blacksmith so I can armor up and repair my stuff. Last thing I need is my armor breaking down. And I see a feather up there. I'm gonna have to get it. I'm already over here. Whether I jump off and die will be another question. Because this is one of the idiot areas where Ezio doesn't want to work sometimes. Because, alright. So, you see that right down there? I'm supposed to jump to that. And like so, without fail. Did you know that you can be banned from all casinos for using the deductive reasoning and math to determine? Yeah, because that's cheating. Hasn't happened to me, but it happened to Sheldon. Yeah, because that's breaking their money streak. If you are breaking their money streak, you're making them lose money. So that's understandable. Because if you can just win all the time, that costs the casino money. And then you become a leech instead of a customer. If that happens, Lord have mercy, you'll need to run. Get everything.
Please come back
See,
anytime.
all the weapons have now been unlocked at the Villa at the Torre. But now I am very low on money. Yay. But now Monteriggioni's value has now increased.
Has pushed the price up 6 florins per 100.
Stay back!
Oh no!
Murderer!
Get back over here! I need a refill.
No, no, stay away from me.
I need a refill. Sorry. That's not a maul. That's a sledgehammer. A maul is a sledgehammer with an axe on the end. You're thinking of a different maul.
Spare me, mercy.
It's what
Take my money.
It's what the specific version of that hammer is called. Do you think the same weapon was called, like the same type of spear was called spear? No. Sometimes different hammers and sledges were called different names. Why are there two mauls? The same reason why there are multiple types of swords. Different versions, different time periods,
Bring me your
different
sick
names.
and wounded.
It's all about how, where they're placed and how... Money.
Pride ourselves on delivering good quality at fair prices.
Must run fast.
Notice
Stay back,
concerning the
dog!
Republic's founding.
What's got your breeches in the
We run an honest business. No fancy prices.
Show some respect. Wolves in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. Prevent the conspirators from attacking the Medici family. Sure, but there shouldn't be two different versions of a weapon with the same name. I do agree, but at the same time, different time periods have different names for things, so it'll probably be named something else. So.
There's Lorenzo.
Okay, database, people.
His wife.
Now blood should be off.
There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. But where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore!
Giuliano, no! No! In nome di Dio, vi scongiuro, pietà!
Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! Muori! Muori!
What was that scream? Someone who has not ran for a good while. Now this all actually happened in real life, only in the church.
Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword! Infame!
The only reason
I'm killed!
This man of the Medici
Process
survived
on yourself!
was because of a friend who helped him get away.
Die already!
Please! I need help!
So, dang it! Stop hitting the dang man I'm trying to protect! And attack the guys in flipping red! Okay, I'm tearing through him now. Good. Excellent. Francesco!
Only cowards fight in the wood!
Get out of here, Francesco. Woo! Lorenzo Medici, simultaneously keeping the dream of the Florentine Republic alive while leaving the people with very little legitimate power. Lorenzo doubtfully ruled Renaissance Florence during its golden age. Lorenzo's grandfather, Camillo, built the Medici Bank, creating one of the most powerful financial institutions in Europe and becoming fabulously rich in the process. Considered the smartest of Camillo's grandchildren, Lorenzo was already being sent to diplomatic missions as a child, although his father was inept and sickly. His mother was a poet. She introduced Lorenzo to many prominent artists of the day, instilling him a love of art and culture. In 1469, when he was only 20, Lorenzo became the head of the Medici family, at which point he quickly gained control of the Florentine government through friends and city council payoffs, strategic marriages, and threats, but Florence prospered with Lorenzo as its puppeteer. A peace was made between the warring states of Italy, and several masterpieces of Renaissance art by the likes of Botticelli and Michelangelo were made under his care. Ultimately, Lorenzo was happier writing poetry and shattering governing than directly with his family bank. During his lifetime, several branches of the bank collapsed and the Medici assets were wasted on frivolities such as jousting tournaments. Lorenzo died in 1492, nearly broke. He was unable to prevent the popular backlash against his rich lifestyle and mad monk Savernia rise to power.
You saved my life.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Ah! Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you... Ah!
Let's get you home, Lorenzo.
Follow my lead. I'm losing a lot of blood.
Hang on, signor. I'm moving as fast as I can.
This is none of my affairs! I just want to talk to you!
Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I'll wipe his entire family from the city. They'll be erased!
Quietatevi, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
Or I will be delivering a corpse.
Get down,
You can always appreciate Ezio's honesty.
Ha! I'm more than capable of taking you down. I've not forgotten how to wage war.
Stop attacking him!
I've not forgotten how to wage war. I had hoped so be it. Ah! I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
Dude, you are losing blood at a scaringly rate. You cannot defend yourself right now.
Ha! I'm more than capable of cutting you down. Andiamo.
Seems I have a visitor coming this way.
I want no part of this.
Let's go.
Lorenzo has been wounded! Aprite la porta!
What's the password?
Poliziano, open the maledetta porta.
By the thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry!
Open the dang door!
Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah. You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor.
loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria. We cannot hold them off much longer.
No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to...
Congrats, Lorenzo. You've been stabbed in the neck.
Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Yes, sir. Time to kick somebody's face open. Okay, why is this like the second game other than Pokemon that I have heard the name Giovanni? Because Giovanni is a popular Italian name. Or at least one of the names everyone likes to say and easier to say. So.
Signori, I saw...
I'm gonna get Francesco
did about...
and get him. Don't be an idiot. Let's go to database.
Francesco de Pazzi. Brought up as a noble in a city captivated by the newly rich Medici family, Francesco was taught to hate the middle class and its social climbers. Dismayed, he watched as the Medici bank eclipsed his own, and centuries of influence over the Florentine government slipped away. It looks like the Spaniard offered him a solution. Rather than compete in something as dirty as banking, Francesco only had to do one thing for the Templars, one thing to put the middle class in their place for good. Kill the Medici. Giovanni Auditore tried to stop Francesco by putting him in jail, but the Templars took care of that.
And then doing so unleashed the worst bit of karma the Templars ever could have done on multiple generations of Templars, might I add.
Around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in.
Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
Farewell, Francesco. I'm gonna have to go on rooftops for a bit. Cannot avoid getting seen right now. Go through this fight.
Oh, for me.
Yeet. Ah! Dang it.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men!
Because
Slaughter
I'm a
him!
stubborn mule and I want your hide on a stick, Francesco. That is why. Can't keep a good man dead. You are not a good man, so you're gonna stay dead. So hunt, 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 here I come. I was about to say, excuse me, what, why? I saw the feather, I had to get it. Woo! Ah! I had it! I had it and I pressed B a second time. Dang it! It's alright though. money?
Eccolo, master!
I need to get to him now.
Laggiù! Got it! Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So, you've drawn some blood. My men will make short work of you.
Guards! Guards!
No one's coming.
It's just us
It's just
now.
us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
Get back here, Francesco! Francesco! You can't escape me! Like I said.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa
Better to be
vita
content in this life.
e aspirare a
Aspire
esserlo
to it.
nella prossima.
In the next.
Requiescat in pace.
Now, Jacopo, in the history...
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà! Yeah, you know what your liberty means? That.
Francesco?
Your liberty is hollow. True liberty is for man, not people in power. There we go. Farewell, Francesco. I'm gonna end this with style. The leap of faith. Oh. I still have to make a stop to the bank. Florence after the Medici has regained control. Beautiful. Alright. So I'm going to talk to him real quick. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think I just remembered something. Closest one is there. I want to try something.
The biannual Congress has been postponed.
Because I think...
Come, friends.
First off, repair. What the heck?
Ciao, signore. E mention me to your amici.
It makes it look a little better. Captain's sword. Mercenary warhammer. Bolstering sword. Florentine.
Another time, then.
Let's head back to, dear Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno.
Yikes.
I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. The attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No. They've hidden themselves well.
Hey.
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it.
Yeah, thank you.
I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
God save us all. I agree with that. Okay.
Jacopo de Pazzi, the money. This guy was the head of the Pazzi family, and he ran their banking business. An associate of Lorenzo de' Medici, he had nothing against him personally. So he hired 4 Templar hitmen to take care of the situation for him. Bernardo di Bandino Baroncelli, brought up to hate the Medici family for the exile of his cousins, Baroncelli ran the numbers in the Pazzi Bank by day, and murdered for the Templars at night. It was Baroncelli who delivered the first blow.
Yep.
Stefano de Bagnone. Known for his cruelty, Bagnone was trained in Rome as a Templar butcher. It was Bagnone who stabbed Lorenzo de' Medici in the back. Antonio Maffei. Witness to the sacking of Volterra by Florentine mercenaries, Maffei blamed Lorenzo. He joined the Templars to seek revenge. It was Maffei who slashed Lorenzo's neck. Archbishop Francesco Salviati. Convinced he would be the next Archbishop of Florence, Salviati was enraged when Lorenzo stood in his way. But the Templars were there to heal his wounds. It was Salviati who marched their troops into the city.
And it's them who will suffer for their horrid, horrid, horrid actions. But now assassin contracts are now available. Pitching Coops will allow me to do extra missions to get a little bit more money. I'm going to do at least one to give you guys an idea. And then I'm going to... I may do... I need to go up higher.
Notice concerning the Republic's fountains. Please do not use dyes or pure in municipal water sources. Remember, all tanning must be conducted outside the city limits.
The first pigeon of the day. Day at the market. A plot against the Florence supply line has been detected. End it by killing the merchant at the marketplace. I can actually find this guy. Let's get a good day. Come out, wherever you are.
Shoot! There he is! Not on my wall!
Once I do, you're gonna splat.
None of my affair! Leave me be!
Part is finding these guys.
Get down now!
Because
But
I
you-
have
I
to,
won't
like,
stop.
I have to use Eagle Vision to find these guys.
Pazzo! Hey, come on. Do you have your knife? Practice. Let my
Campi.
Sure.
You may not know the names now, but you will.
Wonder who you fell afoul of. Whoever.
Okay. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna make a little fast. I'm gonna go to the fast travel station, take a small trip back to the lovely, lovely city of Montegioni, collect the money, and repair more of the stuff there. Let's head back to the villa, and then head back to Florence after we're done, because I need to get the money as soon as I can, or else it's gonna be stacked, and I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, come on, controller. Controller, do a...
I'm sure I have.
Also, everything here gets me a discount, so...
Well, yes, not here, is it?
There we go. Now it just needs to collect again, but before that happens...
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the military barracks now. Get that all patched up. Because with the military barracks, it's going to be better to have that type of stuff. I mean, I guess a brothel would help too. So let's get that. And let's... I don't think I got up the blacksmith right now, but I can up the bank. And more bank means more money can be stored.
Buon viaggio!
Ha 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 ha. now I just need to wait for the rest. I think I'm gonna wait till I get the rest of the feathers before I even think about going to the feather box again. So let's take a trip down the well. Whee! Now to get those. It's gonna help me big time, but pain at the butt trying to get over there though. And joink. Okay. That jump doesn't always work all the time, so... No! Away. See what I mean? Sometimes this can really get annoying when Ezio or any of the characters don't want to jump right. Ezio, I swear, I will shank you. Thank you. That's gonna help give me a little boost in the long run. Go.
A great little work here. Has anyone seen my assistant?
Has anyone seen my assistant? He was just here a minute ago, I swear.
Care for all.
He was just over here. Where did he go? Assistant! Assistant! Let's head to Leonardo's workshop. Leonardo!
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
No.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service?
More codex.
Ah, another page. Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Oh, indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
Let your miracle brain work.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison? From a doctor?
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
See,
I am in your
he's
debt once
on.
more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio.
He was
Anytime.
catching on. Leonardo was smarter than the average man, I swear to you. A blade with a bite. But now I have poison. Hidden Blade has now been upgraded. So, the second one I have now is a poison blade.
Fresh caught leeches.
Which now, I can poison my enemies and watch them
That should feel
be idiots.
better soon.
So, let's test this out on a guard. After I catch this little boy.
No! Stay back! Stop! Please don't kill me, senor.
I'm not gonna kill you.
I'll give you all I have.
Watch. He's poisoned. He starts acting a little weird. And doing it in the right place, he will start attacking his friends. He's taking out his weapons, and it will become a lot easier because everyone else will stay relatively back unless they get hit. It's good for a distraction, and it is insanely fun to watch, especially when you're in like a battle and you decide to poison one of the guys nearby, and it can give you a bit of an edge. Another thing for them to be distracted by, you know? So it helps. But I think this has been a long enough episode.
Care for all.
So what I'm going to do,
I've done what I could. Perhaps you should avoid the deeds that broke you.
but I am going to get to at least where I need to be first. Let's see. Where's the closest? Oh, right there. So I need to go back to Monteriggioni. I was just there. That's funny. That's funny, I just came from there. So I find that a little humorous. I'll at least head back to Monteriggioni, and I'll end the episode there before I head to where else I'm supposed to go. Because 1, it's starting to get late. 2, I'm starting to get tired. And 3, I have church tomorrow. If I'm up too late, I'm going to be in trouble. So. But this also gives me an excuse to get more of the money. Alright, good night, Speedy. Good night, Plush. I'm going to get to at least where I need to be first.
I may be expensive, but my
and get my money first. There we go. All right. I think this is as good a place as I need to end it. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Next episode will be... The next stream will probably be a Lord of the Rings Lego stream. Because I haven't streamed that in a bit. And I do kind of want to get back to that. So, I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all enjoyed. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a great day, everyone. And goodbye.